Imagine a city, an entire metropolis, not merely built upon the land, but rising from the very depths of the Red Sea itself. A floating marvel, its sheer scale comparable to 14 central parks, now taking shape on a shimmering horizon. Here, the future is already present. Cranes move with an unseen intelligence, their massive arms swinging without a human hand at the controls. Trucks navigate complex routes, self-aware, self-driven. The entire port, a living organism of steel and concrete, hums with the silent symphony of pure code. In an astonishing feat of engineering and relentless will, 4.6 kilometers of vital keywall were meticulously poured in just 2 years. A single team, a singular deadline, met with unwavering precision. This is not some arbitrary location. Every vessel traversing the critical shipping lanes between Asia and Europe passes this exact strategic point. And it is precisely here that Saudi Arabia has chosen to build. This is not merely another solar farm, but a colossal machine designed to transform the limitless expanse of seawater into the world's next essential fuel. 100 cranes, a ceaseless ballet of steel and power, have operated daily for 4 straight years. This site, a crucible of ambition, has never once ceased its relentless march forward. $500 billion. That staggering sum is not just an investment, it is the raw force of transformation hitting the Red Sea. What has this colossal endeavor truly built? The world first glimpsed this audacious vision in December of 2021, when Prince Mohammed bin Salman unveiled a concept that defied conventional wisdom. A city built half on solid ground, half floating majestically in the Red Sea. Its 8 distinct sides are not an aesthetic choice, but a masterstroke of engineering, meticulously calculated to dissipate the immense pressure of the waves on the floating sections. Every angle, every curve, a testament to uncompromising precision. What was once Saudi Arabia's tiniest, most unassuming port is now being painstakingly rebuilt, destined to become the most automated maritime gateway on Earth. Right now, 47 ships trace their paths across a digital screen, and Oxagon, as this new city is known, aims to be their very first stop. The vision is an interconnected reality, every factory communicating seamlessly with every port instantly relaying information to every ship. A continuous, unbroken chain of automated intelligence, always. In 2019, this was nothing but an unforgiving desert. By 2025, it will be a fully operational, floating metropolis. 5 years. The pace is almost impossible to comprehend. To conjure a floating city in a desert, with no existing water, no established workforce, no infrastructure whatsoever. To begin from an absolute zero. The very blue section, the one designed to float, represents an engineering challenge never before attempted at this scale. What unfolds next is a testament to human ingenuity. Before the first pile was ever driven, teams spent months meticulously mapping every inch of the seabed. Every hidden reef, every subtle change in depth was charted. 1 meter, vibrant coral, the next, treacherous, soft mud. Each individual meter demanded a unique, bespoke engineering solution. Belgian and Dutch contractors arrived by sea, their colossal heavy plant accompanying them. Every single cubic meter of sediment they dredged from the depths became the very ground upon which Oxagon's towering structures now stand. A true testament to circularity, zero waste, maximum purpose. Yet, before even the dredges began their work, divers descended into the emerald waters, carefully relocating entire coral colonies by hand. Every single one meticulously moved to a new, safe habitat. It is a surreal experience to stand on what was, just 3 months ago, the very bottom of the Red Sea. The road, a vital artery, was the first element to materialize. Without it, nothing could reach this remote site. Every single component, every piece of equipment arrived on trucks, traversing the newly laid path. Saudi Arabia's smallest port, by sheer necessity, transformed overnight into its busiest construction gateway. There was simply no other viable option. The hidden city came first. Utilities, water pipelines, and data networks were all meticulously buried, deep beneath the surface, before a single structure dared to rise above ground. Water, power, and high-speed data flow in one massive concrete channel, sealed away long before any wall could be erected. The desert sand, inherently unstable, could never support the weight of a factory. So, every square meter of land was intensely compacted, meticulously prepared, before even the smallest foundation could be poured. Land preparation complete. Now, the truly arduous part began. 4.6 kilometers of sea wall to be constructed in just 24 months. This formidable keywall, a barrier of immense strength, holds back the land, confronting the relentless pressure of 18 meters of Red Sea on its opposite side. Steel piles, each driven 20 meters deep into the very bedrock of the Red Sea floor. 4.6 kilometers of them, stretching into the horizon, anchoring a dream to the impossible. Far beneath the waves, hidden from sight, a labyrinth of anchor piles forms the silent, steadfast backbone of this monumental endeavor. These colossal structures, driven deep into the seabed, are the unseen sentinels, resisting the relentless pull of the ocean, preventing an entire coastline from succumbing to the sea's embrace. They are invisible, yet utterly essential, bearing the immense, crushing weight of a future city. Below my outstretched hand, the Red Sea plunges to a depth of 18.5 meters. This is not merely deep, it is a profound chasm, meticulously engineered to welcome the world's largest container ships, vessels that dwarf entire city blocks. This depth is a strategic declaration, a promise of global connectivity. Above these submerged pillars, the capping beam emerges, a monolithic ribbon of concrete binding every single pile into an unyielding, unified whole. Its construction demands absolute precision. One wrong pour, one subtle miscalculation, and the entire wall, the very foundation of this colossal port, could shift, threatening to unravel years of meticulous planning and relentless effort. The stakes are impossibly high. The choice of low-carbon steel for these critical piles was not merely a preference, it was a non-negotiable imperative. Though significantly more expensive, the environmental ledger of the Red Sea demanded this commitment. Every ton of steel, every drop of concrete is weighed against the delicate ecological balance, a testament to a new era of responsible development where the planet's carbon budget dictates even the most fundamental engineering decisions. A colossal dredger carves its path across the seabed, its hungry maw devouring the ancient sediment. Through an immense pipeline, this raw earth is brought ashore, transformed from inert seabed into the very ground upon which oxygen will one day be breathed. It is the alchemy of creation, turning the ocean floor into fertile soil for a burgeoning metropolis. 4 distinct, massive operations unfold simultaneously across this single, sprawling site. 4 different nationalities, a tapestry of global expertise, converge with a singular, shared objective. A 24-month clock ticks relentlessly for every single one of them. A countdown to an impossible deadline that demands unwavering focus and seamless collaboration. Nature, however, offers its own relentless challenges. The Red Sea, with its powerful currents and ceaseless geological activity, refills the meticulously dredged channels with its own sediment, week after relentless week. It is a battle against the very forces of the earth, an unyielding natural cycle threatening to undo every ounce of human effort. The solution was not brute force, but intelligent adaptation. Engineers recalibrated the entire dredging sequence, learning to work with the formidable power of the tide rather than against it. By understanding the ocean's rhythm, they could strategically clear the channels, ensuring they remained open, a testament to ingenuity overcoming nature's persistent resistance. The problem for now was solved. The Saudi summer descends with a brutal, unforgiving intensity. 45 degrees Celsius at noon is not merely heat, it is an oppressive, suffocating force. Yet, the work never ceases. As the sun dips below the horizon, the night shifts begin, pouring concrete under artificial lights that banish the darkness. The construction site never truly sleeps, a beacon of relentless progress in the searing desert night. These colossal bollards, each a masterpiece of engineering, are designed to moor ships heavier than the legendary Titanic itself. They are not merely bolted on, they are cast directly into the very fabric of the capping beam, an integral part of the structure, ensuring an unbreakable bond between the port and the leviathans it will serve. November of 2025. The announcement from BSEC echoed across the industry. A staggering 4.6 kilometers of quay, 7 deep-water berths, all completed within 2 years. An audacious feat, delivered not just on time, but ahead of schedule. The impossible had been achieved. Within this sprawling complex lies 900 meters of fully automated terminal, a marvel of modern logistics designed to handle 1.5 million containers every single year. Here, the future has arrived. 0 crane operators are needed. Machines perform the ballet of loading and unloading with unparalleled precision and efficiency. These are Saudi Arabia's first fully automated port cranes, not prototypes, but living, breathing machines. They are already running, already moving real cargo, a silent testament to the nation's bold leap into the era of intelligent infrastructure. The future is not coming, it is already here, tangible and active. No human presence is required on the quayside. The colossal cranes move with an eerie, self-directed grace. This entire monumental port, with its vast scale and immense capacity, is orchestrated and controlled from a single, unassuming room. It is a symphony of steel and software, conducted by unseen hands. Now, Phase 2 begins. The DEME Group, architects of the iconic Palm Jumeirah and the ambitious Pearl of Qatar, arrive for what they call the Big One. Their reputation precedes them, a legacy of transforming coastlines and defying engineering limits. 46,000 square meters of warehouse space already hum with activity. Even as hundreds of other structures rise from the desert floor, this one building is already live, already serving its purpose, a living nerve center amidst a landscape of constant creation. Every single week since April of 2024, a dedicated ship has plied its route from Jeddah, carrying vital supplies to a city still very much under construction. It is a lifeline, a constant flow of resources sustaining the relentless growth of a future metropolis. The 18.5-meter depth is reiterated, a critical detail that sets this port apart. It is deeper than most major European container ports, a strategic advantage that allows the world's largest ships to berth here, anchoring Saudi Arabia firmly at the crossroads of global trade. Every single grain of sand, every particle of aggregate used in this construction originated from the seabed directly below. Zero waste is dumped back into the fragile ecosystem. Every resource is meticulously reused, a radical commitment to environmental stewardship woven into the very fabric of the project. November of 2025. The port is 68% complete. Just 4 short years ago, this colossal hub of global commerce was nothing more than an empty expanse of desert, home only to a small, unassuming fishing port. The transformation is breathtaking. a testament to human ambition and engineering prowess. With the port's foundational elements complete, DME takes over the offshore operations. Their new mandate: to construct the very foundation of a floating city. The scale of the ambition expands, moving from the solid ground to the fluid embrace of the sea itself. Underneath those burgeoning factories, there is no solid ground. There is only the Red Sea. This entire section of the city, a sprawling testament to futuristic urban planning, is designed to float. It is a radical reimagining of how humanity can coexist with the ocean. This floating section will encompass 14 central parks, green oases suspended above the deep blue. Every single square meter of this incredible expanse rests upon the Red Sea, a city section that breathes with the rhythm of the ocean, forever floating. The decision to build a floating city was deliberate, driven by a profound respect for the marine environment. By allowing the ocean to flow unimpeded beneath the structures, marine life continues its vibrant dance, the delicate reef ecosystem protected and allowed to thrive by design. It is an act of coexistence, not conquest. I can knock on this pontoon, and the sound resonates with the deep, hollow thrum of a ship's hull. It is a visceral reminder of the engineering marvel beneath. This colossal structure, this entire city section, will float. It is a certainty born of meticulous design and unparalleled expertise. 50 years of Red Sea storms, their fury meticulously recorded and analyzed, informed every aspect of this platform's design. It is engineered not merely to withstand, but to survive every single one of them, a testament to resilience against nature's most violent outbursts. Massive anchors, unseen and unwavering, hold the city firmly in place against the ocean's currents. The entire platform is designed to breathe, gently rising and falling with the tides, absorbing the ocean's energy, but it will never drift sideways. It is a masterpiece of dynamic stability, a city tethered to its destiny. DME built the iconic Palm Jumeirah, the ambitious pearl of Qatar. Now they are here on the Red Sea for what promises to be the biggest, most audacious project yet. It is the culmination of decades of expertise, pushing the boundaries of what is possible, transforming the very definition of a city, and anchoring an entire nation's future to the vast, shimmering expanse of the sea. The quay ends abruptly beneath my feet, a stark line where solid ground surrenders to an impossible expanse. Before me, a city, not merely built on the water, but of the water, stretches for hundreds of meters into the boundless sea. It is a monumental vision, a floating metropolis where vessels navigate canals of pure oxygen, carving paths between the rooted land city on one side and this audacious, buoyant creation on the other. Every single pontoon, a fundamental building block of this aquatic world, endures rigorous pressure testing long before it ever kisses the surface of the sea. The stakes are absolute. A solitary leak, a single structural compromise, and this colossal city, an intricate ballet of engineering and ambition, would begin its slow, inexorable tilt. The journey of each 1,000-ton concrete box begins far from here, launched with deliberate precision into the vast Red Sea. These are not isolated events. They are part of a continuous, rhythmic procession, hundreds more awaiting their turn. Guided by an unwavering GPS, the tugboats navigate with an almost surgical accuracy, maintaining a tolerance of just 10 millimeters. Imagine a concrete pontoon, a titanic block of man-made stone, adrift in the open, unforgiving Red Sea, yet tethered with the delicacy of a watchmaker. Post-tension cables, threads of immense strength, stitch these individual pontoons together. Under that relentless, calculated tension, each joint becomes an unbreakable bond, a testament to the power of engineered resilience. Beneath the surface, water and power cables flex and stretch, a vital circulatory system allowing the entire platform to breathe with the ocean's rhythm. Rigid connections, unyielding and unthinking, would fracture and snap within days, victims of the sea's ceaseless motion. This city, in its profound understanding of its environment, has even constructed its own formidable wave break, a shield against the Red Sea's might. Inside its embrace, the waters are calm, placid. Outside, the untamed Red Sea surges and roars. I can feel the very pulse of that untamed ocean, a faint, resonant vibration through the palm of my hand resting on the concrete. The platform beneath me is alive. It is moving, not by chance, but by design. For years, the Prelude FLNG held the undisputed record as the largest floating structure ever conceived by humanity. This new creation, codenamed Oxygen, makes Prelude appear no larger than a humble tugboat. Imagine entire roads, intricate drainage systems, the very foundations for vast factories, all resting on these colossal concrete pontoons, effortlessly defying gravity as they float upon the Red Sea. Canals, arteries of this floating city, are meticulously cut, allowing boats to ferry goods from factory floors directly to the port. The floating port itself, a marvel of modern construction, has already risen from the depths, an immediate, undeniable presence. Behind it, the power plant, a silent giant, hums with nascent energy. This entire endeavor is, in every conceivable metric, unprecedented. The financial commitment alone is staggering, $8.4 billion. This sum underwrites a project spanning 300 square kilometers, destined to become the largest green hydrogen plant ever conceived and constructed by human hands. 23 distinct banks, their influence spanning 3 continents, have affixed their signatures to this monumental undertaking. $8.4 billion committed. It represents the largest green finance deal in the annals of history, a profound declaration of faith in a future untethered from fossil fuels. Sunlight, pure and unadulterated, pours in. Seawater, abundant and inexhaustible, is drawn from the ocean. From these elemental inputs, green fuel emerges. There are no fossil fuels involved in this process, no carbon emissions, ever. These are the Tyson-Krupp electrolyzers, 2 gigawatts of raw power, a testament to industrial might. This represents the biggest proton exchange membrane, or PEM, installation on Earth, period. The sheer scale of the solar farm required to power this colossus is so immense that it subtly alters the local temperature above its sprawling panels. 4 gigawatts of solar capacity, generating an almost palpable heat. I placed my hand on a panel and the surface burned with an intense warmth. In a mere 4 hours, that concentrated heat will be transformed into green hydrogen. It is an extraordinary alchemy. 4 gigawatts demands its own dedicated grid, an intricate web of power. Kilometers of transmission lines, stark against the horizon, stretch across the desolate open desert, carrying the lifeblood of this new energy future. Those towering columns, silent sentinels, transform the newly created hydrogen into ammonia, a more stable and easily transportable form of this revolutionary fuel. For 150 years, oil fueled the world, driving industries, powering nations. Not anymore. The hydrogen storage tanks, immense cylindrical structures, are designed to contain their precious cargo at an astounding 700 bars of pressure. Every single weld, a critical point of potential failure, is meticulously X-rayed. Every seam, every joint undergoes rigorous pressure testing. And this is not a one-time inspection, it is repeated every time with unwavering precision. These components, crafted with meticulous care, are made in Europe, then shipped across vast oceans to Saudi Arabia, arriving without a single scratch, a testament to a global supply chain operating at the pinnacle of logistical excellence. The cold box, an intricate labyrinth of pipes and valves, took a full 6 months to assemble, a masterpiece of precision engineering. 14 different chemicals flow through those racks simultaneously, each on its own precise trajectory. To mix even one up, to deviate from the established order, would instantly shut down the entire plant, a catastrophic failure of immense proportions. As of June 2025, the project stands at 80% completion. The world's largest green hydrogen plant is almost done being built, its monumental silhouette rising against the desert sky and the shimmering sea. 23 banks, their collective reach spanning 3 continents, financed this audacious endeavor. It is, beyond dispute, the biggest green project finance deal in the entirety of human history. The confidence in this vision is so absolute that Air Products, a global leader in industrial gases, purchased every single ton of hydrogen the plant will produce for the next 30 years, even before the facility was half built. That hydrogen, the future of global energy, is already waiting, contained within those massive tanks. A port emerges on the horizon, stark against the vast expanse. But this is no ordinary harbor. One single colossal pipe dominates the landscape. Zero oil will ever flow from this place. This is a new era. From this precise berth, a staggering 600 tons of green ammonia will be shipped daily, culminating in 1.2 million tons annually. This monumental output translates to 5 million tons of carbon dioxide avoided every single year, a figure that eclipses the total emissions of some entire nations. No one, anywhere on Earth, had ever attempted to operate 2 gigawatts of these advanced electrolyzers. The sheer audacity of the undertaking demanded a fresh approach. The intricate control software, the very brain orchestrating this immense operation, was conceived and engineered here, from the ground up, a testament to unprecedented innovation. These powerful electrolyzers possess an insatiable thirst for ultra-pure water. To meet this demand, in a landscape defined by aridity, an entire desalination plant was meticulously constructed, solely dedicated to feeding these colossal machines. It stands as a silent monument to the lengths required to forge a sustainable future. The first precious drops of green ammonia are anticipated by 2027. Yet, between this ambitious vision and its realization lie 2 years of intensive commissioning and the inherent risks of pioneering such a complex, world-first system. Every connection, every sensor, every line of code must perform flawlessly. For over a century, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was synonymous with oil, its prosperity flowing from the black gold beneath its sands. This new port, however, marks a profound departure. It begins the audacious task of selling not the past, but what comes next. It is a declaration of intent, a pivot on a global scale. The world watches. Japan, a nation acutely aware of its energy needs and the imperative for sustainable solutions, has sent multiple delegations. Their experts scrutinize every detail, seeking irrefutable proof that green hydrogen can truly function on a commercial scale, that this isn't merely an expensive dream. The stakes are immense, not just for this project, but for the future of global energy. Deep within the facility, Baker Hughes compression units stand sentinel, designed to squeeze hydrogen to an astonishing 700 bars of pressure. Each one of these specialized units represents an investment of tens of millions of dollars, embodying the cutting-edge engineering required for this new energy frontier. The power source for this monumental endeavor is the sun, a clean but intermittent force. When a cloud drifts across the sky, momentarily obscuring the sun's rays, the electrolyzers must respond instantly, adjusting their output in mere seconds. This delicate dance of power and production is orchestrated by the bespoke software, a digital maestro ensuring seamless automatic operation, maintaining equilibrium against nature's whims. The hydrogen plant, a marvel of modern engineering, is nearing completion. But even as this colossal project takes shape, an even grander $12.8 billion surprise looms, an unexpected development that few on Earth could have foreseen. In February of 2025, the announcement reverberated globally. A $5 billion AI factory campus, christened Oxygen, would rise from this very landscape. The sheer scale and ambition were breathtaking. No one on Earth had anticipated such a convergence of green energy and advanced computation. The strategic genius behind this location becomes clear. Oxygen offers an unparalleled trifecta: abundant, clean power, an inexhaustible supply of cooling water, and vast tracts of undeveloped land. No other site in the entire Gulf region can match these three critical advantages simultaneously. This will be the world's first net-zero AI factory, a $5 billion computational powerhouse cooled not by conventional methods but by the very waters of the Red Sea. It is a symbiotic relationship where the desert's sun fuels the creation of hydrogen, which in turn powers the most sophisticated digital minds. The cooling system is a marvel of environmental design. Red Sea water circulates through the facility, drawing away the immense heat generated by the supercomputers. The discharge is rigorously monitored every single hour, a testament to an unwavering commitment to reef protection, always. This is where the Middle East's most powerful computers will reside, their operations inextricably linked to the delicate marine ecosystem. The hydrogen plant, the very heart of this green energy revolution, will power these colossal AI data centers. A $12.8 billion investment, both entities are not abstract concepts, but tangible, physical realities. This is no mere server room. An AI factory is a dedicated ecosystem designed to train the world's largest and most complex artificial intelligence models, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and capability. The impact of this computational hub extends far beyond its physical footprint. 4,000 Saudi factories are slated to wire into Oxygen's AI, transforming this campus into their collective brain, optimizing processes, predicting trends, and driving unprecedented efficiency across an entire industrial landscape. Simultaneously, a $10 billion logistics deal with DSV was announced, with significant fanfare, a colossal infrastructure project still non-operational in 2026, but destined to revolutionize global supply chains. Truth matters in such grand endeavors. This is not merely a port, a hydrogen facility, or an AI campus. It is designed to be a vibrant, living city, home to 90,000 people. This is profoundly different from any industrial zone the world has ever seen. By 2030, 90,000 individuals will call this place home. Around them, new industrial zones continue to rise, a testament to the ongoing, dynamic development of this ambitious project. To facilitate this monumental construction, a temporary village was first erected for the 20,000 workers tasked with building the permanent city. As of May 2024, people already reside in its completed structures, while the towering cranes behind them continue their relentless work, shaping the next phase of this audacious vision. Every apartment within this meticulously planned city will face the tranquil expanse of the Red Sea. Innovative facades, specifically designed to block 60% of the intense heat, will offer respite during scorching 45-degree summers. Private cars are an anachronism here. The city's arteries will be solely traversed by autonomous electric vehicles, a policy already yielding remarkable results, with delivery times reduced by 20% in the first year alone. Every tap within Oxygen will deliver desalinated Red Sea water, sourced from the very same plant that feeds the hydrogen facility. An elegant integration of vital resources. Nothing, absolutely nothing, will leave Oxygen as waste. Every material is designed to loop back into the system, ensuring zero landfill. This isn't just an aspiration, it is a commitment, rigorously enforced by contract. This city, this port, this technological marvel is a living blueprint for a future where humanity and technology coexist in a truly circular, sustainable ecosystem. A testament to what is possible when vision meets unwavering resolve. Even as the skeletal frames of buildings clawed skyward, life began to bloom. A school, its classrooms still echoing with fresh paint, welcomed children. Families moved into half-finished homes, their lives unfolding amidst the dust and the symphony of construction. This was a city born in fragments, a testament to audacious speed. Beneath the relentless march of progress, a vibrant, ancient world thrived, a delicate coral reef. The developers, under the banner of Oxygen, faced a profound ethical dilemma. Their solution: an advanced marine laboratory, purpose-built to study and protect the very ecosystem their ambition threatened. A silent testament to a fragile compromise. This wasn't merely a city, it was a blueprint for a new era. A gleaming cruise terminal poised to welcome global voyagers. A sprawling industrial port, a hydrogen plant promising clean energy, and an AI campus destined to shape the future of intelligence. Each structure a bold statement of intent. The calendar pages turned. April 2026. The grand vision stood 55% realized, 45% remained. 4 intense years stretched ahead. The most complex, the most demanding phases of this colossal undertaking yet to be conquered. The initial rush was over. Now came the crucible, where raw ambition would meet its ultimate test.